Most of Leakesville is literally wiped away.
News 5's Kimberly Curth spoke to the family of a woman who was killed when the tornado tossed her mobile home across the street. She continues our live team coverage from Leakesville. Kimberly, what's the latest?
Mel, Roseanne, this is a small community with a deep faith in God, and neighbors tell me it is that faith that will get them through this tragedy. In fact, if you take a look behind me now, you will see neighbors helping neighbors, trying to salvage what they can after this disaster, and no one is more devastated than Deborah Hill's family. Deborah was killed last night in the storm. Tonight, we talk with her grieving family. This is all that's left of Deborah Hill's Leakesville home. She was killed when an EF3 tornado picked up her mobile home and tossed it across the street.
Tornado came and took her trailer from one side to the other and demolished it. And when they found it, she was laying over a tree.
Hill's sister-in-law says she had just returned home not even 15 minutes before the storm tore through her neighborhood on Dr. Martin Luther King Avenue.
Unfortunately, she was found in my yard dead.
You grew up with her?
I did.
You've got to just be devastated.
It's heartbreaking.
Hill's neighbor, Tamika Brown.
This is my home right here, where me and my family resided.
Ran for cover with her family.
We ran to the left side where the master bedroom is. We got into the master bathroom, closed the door, locked it, and got into the bathtub until it passed over.
How many of you guys were in the bathtub?
4.
Brown says it only took minutes to destroy her childhood neighborhood.
It's unreal, and like I say, this is something that, yes, you do see on TV, but it does happen. This is to show you that it does happen in other places.
What are you guys going to do?
I don't know. I'm just thankful for being alive right now.
As hard as it is for Hill's family,
Amen. We believed and knew that she was an individual that believed God and she was praying.
they take comfort knowing their Deborah was a religious woman.
She is present with God now.
With a strong faith. And this is a sight you will see throughout this small town. Snapped utility poles, down power lines, and destroyed homes. The Red Cross says about 80 homes were damaged in last night's storm. That is why they have set up a shelter at the Leakesville Community Center. So if you need help tonight, that is where you can go. We will have much more on the devastation here in Leakesville coming up in the special edition of News 5 at 6. But for now, reporting live in Leakesville, Kimberly Curth, News 5.
At least 17 people are dead, including a Mississippi woman who was killed when a tornado tossed her mobile home across the street.
I've covered a lot of storms over the years, and I have not seen devastation like this since Hurricane Katrina. We are here on Dr. Martin Luther King Avenue in the Leakesville community, and when you look around, it is hard to believe your eyes. Neighbors tell me when the storm moved in last night, they heard the sirens go off in town, heard a loud roar, that within just a matter of minutes, their neighborhood, where many have lived their entire lives, destroyed. And just to give you an idea of how bad this damage is, we have trees uprooted, houses torn apart. This is all that's left of many of them. Some homes even tossed across the street. And no one is more devastated than Deborah Hill's family. She was killed in the storm. This is all that's left of her home. I spoke to her family. They tell me they take comfort knowing she was a religious woman with a deep faith. The Red Cross is also here today. They tell me that about 80 homes have been affected by this storm, about 80 homes damaged. They have set up a shelter at the local community center in town, so if you need help, you can go there, and the Red Cross is there to help you. For now, reporting in Leakesville, Kimberly Curth, News 5.